Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E Nation, folks. And tonight, no, you have not misread. Yes, the headlines are correct. You are going to see a momentous thing, something that you thought you would never see again. Something on level of the Undertaker taking off his hat, his gloves, and his coat and leaving them in the ring. Of when I believe it was Mickey Mantle when he said, "I'm the luckiest man in the world," when he retired from baseball. Things you never thought you would ever see again. But here we are, folks. Yes, the return of Phil K.O.E. and one Tiberius D. How are we doing there, sir?
I'm doing all right. I definitely missed the intros.
Thank you, thank you. Well, yeah, we need to have a bit of a discussion first before I know just how grandiose to make the outro as well. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But, well, so Tiberius, it's been a minute since you and I have talked, have tangled, since been interlocutors. And first and foremost, before we get into anything, Tiberius, there's one thing that I've been meaning to tell you
Oh, here we go.
from the bottom of my heart in regards to the 2024 election. Nya, 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 nya. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, okay. Now, one thing that you and I do disagree on is that very election 2020. Like I was saying in our private chat the other day, dude, that is the Republicans' Vietnam. We will never let it go. And Trump is now actually putting a special prosecutor into looking into the 2020 election. And this is the main reason institutionalists don't want that poked around in. Okay. It's going to reveal an uncomfortable truth, and not the one that you think of.
I'm listening.
Every human institution is corrupted. It always has been, and it always will be. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so whether it be the institution of elections, whether it be whatever, and if you start peeling back the onion too much there, people are going to lose all faith in the elections. And yeah, guess what? When you start looking for some actually looking, not Biden looking, but like actually looking, you're going to find some malfeasance at some point. And it doesn't matter what human institution you're talking about. Elections will be no different. And so that's the uncomfortable reality that institutionalists don't want that hornet's nest kicked. It's like, yeah, you're going to look there and you're going to find something. I don't know what you're going to find. You're going to find something. And at that point, if you destroy all faith in all worldly institutions, don't get me wrong. Like, as a preacher, I often say, yeah, don't put your faith in human institutions. They will fail you every time. Doesn't matter. Guaranteed they will. Mm-hmm. So put your faith in a heavenly institution, because that's the only uncorruptible one. So that's what we're ultimately going to find when Trump puts that special prosecutor, and Kash Patel's already got something going about there was 2020 ballots from China that were trying to swing districts, and it's already kind of getting there.
Well, I expect a very similar conversation to what we saw with Doge, where they're going to say, "Oh, we found this and we found that," and most of the time it would never hold up in a court of law, but it doesn't have to go to a court of law. And there won't be any prosecutions on it. I absolutely am convinced of that. What actually happened was what Republicans were saying during that election. That was straight up. It was in front of everybody's faces. The Democrats changed state election laws with literally as the election campaign is going in 2020 because of emergency powers from COVID. And they basically went ballot harvesting.
They gamed the mail-in voting system to make up for the enthusiasm gap.
That's exactly what it was.
We now know it, because Joe Biden, most popular president in history. Yep, and it'll take decades for any president to get there.